with the divine grace of Lord Ganesha. Though first at earlier I thought it can be for 15 days, now I thought it can be for an elongated time of 4 weeks. Everything will remain the same, just 4 weeks. Weeks I'm elongating because it has to be slow, steady, and successful. The thing is, today we are talking on a Ratha Saptami date. And this Radha Saptami holds a greater significance when we are talking about meditation. Why? Because meditation is all about two things. One is the energy of light, and another is that of sound. This light and sound combine together to create the holographic illusion that we see around us, known as Maya. Without both of these things integrating, you are unable to enjoy the elements that surround us. This body, it is governed by 7 chakras, and these 7 chakras correspond with 7 meters of mantras: Swaha, Swata, Namaha, Hum, Bhat, etc. 7 categories of mantras are there. In this, the chakras, Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipuraka, Anahata, Visuddhi, Agnya, and Sahasrara, it is not a chakra but it is a pitam or a culmination of all these chakras. And this whole system, it is run by the grace of Surya. Surya means Sumati Aryaha. So let us first understand the terminologies and jargons before just proceeding in a way. It can be slow, as I say, because meditation is a process, it's an inward journey rather than an outward process. Artificial intelligence can teach everything except about yourself. For that, we need absolute intelligence. So, here we are going to talk about absolute intelligence, not about artificial intelligence. And hence, this absolute intelligence has to be spoken about. It is the only sustainable thing in the world. That is why I used to call Sai as sustainable absolute intelligence, success assured instantly. So, we are going to talk about ourselves, we who reside within this system, and the day of Ratha Saptami holds the key. Why? Ratha means a chariot. This body is nothing but a chariot. What all you see around yourself or myself is nothing but while we travel, it's a one-word journey. You can't reverse back. You are progressing forward, forward, forward. That is why in Surya Upasana, they used to say Ekachakra Ratarudam. That is to say, you can just move on forward. There is no looking back. Every day counts on, every breath counts on, everything is being calculated in nanoseconds, and the moment it fails, the cinema closes, the film draws to an end. And the peculiarity of this film is for you, you alone are having a different vision of what is happening around you. If you go to a film, 100 people will be seated over there. They'll be watching what the director wishes to project to them. But here it doesn't happen that way. You are projecting your opinion on what is happening around you. And that is going to be the reason for the next sequel, which we call as birth. And from there, it will continue. And from there also, you will have your own viewpoint. And that is the merit and demerit of this film, which leads to karmas or vasanas. And these karmas or vasanas are very powerful that even after taking in another role, it plays a subtle effect in the way you interact with others. So, what is the way to reduce the impact of karma? I will not say that you can erase your karma. There is no possibility of erasing any karma, irrespective of any remedies you do. But there is always a chance given to humans to reduce the impact of the karma. It is like you have a toothache, you apply some paste, the toothache reduces, but the cause, if it has to be reduced, it takes time, and there has to be a conscious effort in your side by changing the lifestyle. So let us come to Surya. Surya means Sumati Aryaha, the one who views the world with a positive mindset. It is called as Surya. And Chandra is called as Charati Indraha. So Indra means Indriya, mind, your intellect, your soul, all these things control these five senses directly or indirectly. And these five senses are related with Pancha Mahabhutas, which we called as which we call as earth, water, fire, sky, air. It's all a related paradigm, or everything is related in this what we call as chaos. There is an undue silence which permeates through everything, and there is a thin line of consciousness which connects all these things. So, to get across, we should start meditating. And what is meditation per se? Meditation is not merely closing your eyes and dreaming of something. That too is meditation, but that's not alone is meditation. When you listen about some energy in a particular day, when the earth is aligned with that energy, it helps you in building a thought process which is conducive or beneficial for your spiritual upliftment, and that can result in material benefits also. So today we are going to meditate upon the sun. The sun is a old person, but he is graceful. He has an aura surrounding himself. When you think about the sun, an aura starts building around yourself. So the sun has an aura around himself. His chart is driven by seven horses. The seven horses doesn't has anything to hold on. It is your breath, which is called as Ida, Pingala, the left nostril Ida, the right nostril Pingala, and Sukshma. That is to say, it is called as Triveni Sangama. So this is the place of Nandi. Siddhas, when they have wrote in their poems, they refer this place as Nandi. This breath process controls the seven horses. The seven horses denote seven types of karmas. The karmas which you have done in your past birth, present birth, to knowingly, unknowingly, what you do, it's four. Through your mind process, through your thoughts, and through your actions, words, seven. And all these are the seven horses. It is run by Aruna, who has a half body and half is not visible. Even our thought process, it is not purely visible because we have a unconscious mind, we have a conscious mind, and an what to say, a subtle mind which is not known to us. Even when we sleep, a part of our mind works. So that is Aruna. Aruna is the driver. And Aruna brother is Garuda, the Pakshi. Pakshi means it's a bird, it takes our thoughts high. And when we listen, it is not necessary that you should do a ritual also. Even in Ratha Saptami day, if you listen that all these factors are happening at a time, that Surya, he has his own limitations. His teeth are broken up because his son Saturn has hit him. What is Saturn? Meditate him. Saturn is a sort of karma, is a shadow. The shadow follows you always throughout your life, irrespective of whether you go to any temple or not. The shadow is not going to leave you. That is Saturn. He is not going to leave you because he is your very own shadow. And unless you are attained the light body, he is not going to leave you. And due to the karma of Saturn, he has lost his teeth. Old age has its own effects. It takes away your teeth and all. Even though you can replace it through some procedure, lose it. after a certain amount of time, and that is Saturn. Saturn has rings around him. That is to say, he has his own restrictions. Even karma has his own restrictions. For those who pray, karma doesn't has a role to play. So that is the restriction he has. And the old person, he drives a chart that is a one-way chart. That is to say, he drives a chariot. It moves on straight. That means you cannot look back in life. You have to think about progressing. What next? What next? He has two enemies, Rahu and Ketu. Excessive desire, Rahu. Desirelessness is Ketu. You have gone there. Now you are going to meditate a small white light. Don't bother if it doesn't comes in a day. Nothing can be Rome cannot be built in a day. Meditation too. It's not a process that you can do it immediately and say, yes, I have seen a white light. Nothing like that. Just think of a white light here. Just think of a small white light. Small. That is to say, it's not heated up, it's cool. It's a white light. It brings peace. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Play some chant of Om Namah Shivaya and play it melodiously. Don't bother about rituals and all. It is not necessary that you should have a lingam and pour some water and all. Sit comfortably in a chair. Whenever you are doing meditation or prayer, first thing is you should feel yourself comfortable. What is sadhyate iti sadhana? What is possible is known as sadhana. It is not that you should do it in a difficult procedure. You should catch a hold of a tight asana and all this procedure. Nothing needed. Just be with the sound. Om. Just think of a meditative life. Immediately don't ask about your problems and all within your mind. Just notice it. Be a spectator. Just watch. And watching is a very difficult process, I'll tell you, because the moment you start watching, numerous thoughts will start to come. And don't try to curtail the thoughts. If at all you start curtailing the thoughts, it's a futile process. Just be with the sound. Play Om Namah Shivaya 5 minutes. Close your eyes. Enjoy that stillness. Om. Here, just meditate the white light. Just think of it. Even if it doesn't come, thousand thoughts comes, don't bother about it. Let it come. When the cup is dirty, when you are pouring out something, all the dirt has to come out. It has to come out so that you become free. Then only the process is truly fruitful. And don't be judgmental. Someone might progress better, you might progress less. Don't be judgmental, because all this process of prayers, meditation, whatsoever we are doing, we are doing it for ourselves, not for others. Let a progress come, let not the progress come. That is not the matter. Sitting comfortable, enjoying the sound, and after it will take a month before you can think of a white light few minutes. It happens. It is not in a single day. The inner Surya, the inner sun within you will start to illuminate once you start listening Om Namah Shivaya. This technique was given to me by my guru. He used to say, when you play Om Namah Shivaya in a melodious tone, sit in happily in a chair, thinking of a white light. Do it for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Don't try to do it for 1 hour and all. Never attempt meditation for an hour. Do it for minutes, enough. The more you try to push yourself hard, you are not going to achieve anything. It should be in bits and parcels. Any process in spiritualism should be in bits and process. That's why they had made festivities, functions, all those things in our system, so that there should be a happiness when you train your mind. And when you start training your mind, be assured anything and everything is possible. Small, small baby steps. These baby steps are going to give a very great sense of perfection in your thought process. And everything that we see around us is made nothing but of our mind. What we have thought, what we have perceived is manifesting now. And from now, the process is going to be more streamlined. As it is Ratha Saptami, I will say Om Shri Siva Surya Narayana Swamine Namaha. Om Shri Siva Surya Narayana Swamine Namaha. Om Shri Siva Surya Narayana Swamine Namaha. And can I chant Surya's mantra in evening? Very much you can do. It's not like you have to chant the mantra of Surya in morning alone, because Surya is the life giver. He is the Atma Karaka which we all act. He's the energy, source of energy. So morning, evening, don't bother. Meditate upon Surya. Let this day bring peace, prosperity, happiness to you all. Let me catch up again after a few hours. Thank you.